I'd like to think of life as some sort of paradise, following my friends into the deep end. The water is cold and the sand is too hard, but if I don't go, it'll be overnight. So suck it up, we'll be fine, we're going on life's wild ride, making a name for ourselves. Here we are, this is me, fighting with originality. I'm gonna make the whole world sing the thing.
No, this can't. No. Naomi, you gotta hear this. Films and television shows will now be given a letter rating, suggesting a recommended audience age for the purposes of parental discretion. This warning will also list the film's treatment of issues such as sex, violence, and substance abuse, its use of profanity, or other matters typically deemed unsuitable for children or adolescents. This is where we're at now.
Well, you know the playoffs aren't for a couple of weeks. They could still turn it around.
What?
Oh, I mean, it must be very hard for you.
It's hard for the
My
kids!
head.
How are they going to have the patience to accomplish anything of value if we're putting warnings before things that are hard or giving them the option to leave? There wasn't a content warning when you were conscripted into the military. They'd put you in a tank, point you at a hospital, and tell you they'd kill your family if you didn't blow it up. We're getting entirely too dependent on the government. Please.
Wait, you have one too?
Start wanting.
Was it something we ate?
You are about to be tested. No, you are not hearing things. I am speaking to you. I'm also speaking to the person next to you, and every man, woman, child, and individual within a 100-mile radius, simultaneously in every language spoken in your area.
Fuck, dude, will somebody get this fucking Edgewater voice change? Really pissing me off. Really pissing me off.
I imagine right now, you are most likely wondering who or what I am, but that is the least of your concerns, because soon
slow down.
you will have to make a choice. Look beside you, you will see a button. Well, if you have one, it can be activated by you, and you alone. At sundown tonight, 100,000 of you will die, but it can be prevented if you and everyone else presses their button. That is all.
Wait. We should check the news.
In the remote region of Norum, an area previously most well known for rectal yodeling, a phenomenon of auditory hallucinations followed by the appearance of strange small buttons has been causing quite the uproar. At first, the idea of mass hysteria was proposed as a possible explanation, but if the so far nearly 500 identical first-hand accounts weren't proof enough, the current scientific consensus is that the buttons are actually capable of what this mysterious voice has threatened. Rashida Kazuna has more at Jenner Pasture Science Institute.
The material making up the outer casing of the button is a complete mystery and is seemingly impenetrable, at least against any penetration method currently known to modern science. However, the inner machinations of the device are deceptively simple. Using a basic X-ray machine, researchers have discovered that the buttons are essentially nothing more than a countdown timer and a device capable of sending out a very special type of pulse. The current hypothesis from all available information is, at some time around sundown tonight, a neurological version of an electromagnetic pulse, also commonly known as an NMP, will be sent out from an unknown location. Instead of electrical equipment being affected, this pulse attacks the brains of its targets, completely destroying its normal functioning. This pulse has the potential to cause incalculable loss of life, and according to reports, the voice has stated the target to be 100,000, a pretty substantial percentage of the region's population. However, if all of the buttons are activated by that time, they will unanimously emit a neutralizing counterpulse to the neurological EMP, theoretically nullifying the effects and protecting the person holding it. Unfortunately, this last-minute life-saving scenario will only happen if all of the buttons are pressed. The devices are all connected via their own inaccessible private network, and are constantly performing checks on the press status of all other buttons on the network. If a single one of them has not been activated by their owner by sundown, the protective counterpulse will not be sent to anyone, causing unimaginable devastation.
It's recommended that all citizens in the area evacuate to Katerius Park, where a presentation will be conducted with further information.
God, you carefully lay out your plans for the day, and something like this fucks you in the ass.
So, is I have other stuff I need to do right now basically your catchphrase at this point?
Well, if it is, then your catchphrase is being gay. Hey, how we doing back there?
Sorry.
Are we gonna be okay, Big Brother?
Look.
I told you to stop dragging your feet while you walk!
The president has yet to make a formal statement on the matter. However, he has not declared a state of emergency, much to the chagrin of the alarmists heralding this as some type of mass public health crisis. What he has done is fight any attempts to make the evacuation mandatory, as not to encroach on the personal freedoms of those affected.
Coming up next, an epidemic of teen pregnancy on the rise. The mainstream would have you believe this proves teens still have active social lives and aren't just sitting at home texting all day. But we have our own, much darker theory. Stay tuned.
Well, everyone who wanted to attend is most likely here by now. And as time is of the essence, we should probably get started.
Good afternoon. My name is Arna, and this is my assistant Kashan. We're environmental scientists. We were in the area when the event happened, and it affected us as well. As you can see, we've also brought our buttons with us.
We were investigating reports of alleged tampering with the local water supply.
Don't tell them that. They already have enough to worry about.
Yeah, I took a piss in it.
An important discovery to note about the inner workings of the buttons is that they are DNA locked to each individual. You'll see that when I apply gentle pressure to mine, it moves. However, if I take my colleague's button and try to press it in, you can see that it will not budge. This indicates that they cannot be pressed by anyone other than their designated owner. As a demonstration of what happens when considerably more force is applied, we will try to smash it down using this oversized, limited edition video game controller shaped like a hammer.
Criminal scum, you violated the law. Stop. You will pay in blood.
As you'll see, it's still in its fully protruded, unpressed form.
Oh. You don't need to clap, honey. That wasn't a magic trick.
So, as of right now, we only have 5 hours left until the pulse is threatened to occur. And the sooner that everyone activates their buttons, the sooner you can all go back to your day. As stated earlier, we brought ours along, and that wasn't just for demonstration purposes. It's completely natural to be a little uneasy in the face of something so terrifying. So, to lead by example, the two of us will be the first to press ours, here, in front of everyone. We do this in hopes to determine that this is not a trap, a trick, or a prank being collectively pulled on all of us. We also hope that us going first will convince all remaining skeptics of the imperativeness of pressing your buttons in turn. gonna be okay.
Yeah, I think so.
No. No, we will. For once, everything will actually be okay. Think about it. Every day we deal with problems so big and scary and complicated we can't do almost nothing to fix them. War, pottery, discrimination, things we can't fix even if we live to be 30. But this time, there's just one tiny thing we gotta do. And it'll save jillions of lives. It doesn't even cost us anything. We can stop a tragedy. All we have to do is press a button.
Yeah.
Wait! Really? That's it? That's all that it takes? I mean, come on. I thought we had at least a little more backbone than that.
Huh? Oh, hi! Oh, I didn't know Miller was gonna be here.
Yeah, we're dead.
Mel, please, don't make a thing out of this. You're going to get us killed.
You're giving me too little credit. I'm more than capable of protecting my family from a mob of invertebrate meeple.
What? No, that's not what I mean.
So let me get this straight. Suddenly, a charismatic smooth talker with baked-in biases shows up, starts poking holes in your sense of reality with the intention of sowing doubt. And you all just change your entire worldview without question. Millstrong Trad. Friend. Neighbor. Some of you already know me. Possibly as the teacher of one of your children. Perhaps I've touched the lives of your parents as well, through my volunteer work caring for our local veterans at the VCW Hall. Conformity. Independence. Sure, I could just lay back and take this. Go along with everyone else. But I can't help but notice a pattern emerging with how these kinds of things tend to go. Time after time, experts discover something. Then pretty soon the rest of the media establishment all starts reporting on their discovery, like it's news. In recent years, we, the people, have been left entirely out of the truth-determining process. And Lord forbid any of us question the motives of these high-rolling scientists, or ask if, even just once, someone, somewhere, could have taken a bribe to bend the truth just a little. Who would have paid him off, the disembodied voice? It's disingenuous to ask me to know all the details. I'm just positing queries. But I do have my own hypotheses.
Look, everyone, this doesn't have to be a political issue. The event will affect us all equally. This is a simple thing we can all come together to do.
Come together? Community? Cooperation? Empathy? The common talking points of the mass media hive mind. What are you not telling us? What else does this button do? Does it put fluoride in our toothpaste? Does it turn our men into house pets? Are they related to colonoscopies?
Fucking look at all these CPUs just blindly doing what they're
Getting to
told.
the point
Fuck
where
that.
scientists think
Right?
they're smarter than
No
the
way
average
am I
citizen.
pressing mine if all the ashy cum-dums at school are going to do it. I don't sully my good name by aligning myself with political movements willy-nilly.
I am not a part of your autist amalgamation.
Can we really trust the people who've spent their entire existence on this planet selfishly secluding themselves from others, burying their noses in textbooks, while the rest of us were building actual communities by going to sporting events, concerts, and stonings? And not to be a little controversial, but we all know that a mass shooter is just some seething nerd that wants payback for being mistreated. So how do we know that the four-eyed misanthropes in the scientific establishment don't want their own revenge? For all we know, they're just going covert with it, exacting long-form vengeance on society by slowly redefining our reality bit by bit. I mean, come on!
Yeah! Did you hear the scientist cough after pressing that button? I ain't pressing that shit. It's probably got spot cells in it.
Fuck this shit.
Oh, no, you fucking don't. Me and Colin have tickets to colonoscopades, and I'm not gonna let you two fuck it up.
And I feel like we've gotten way off track with this whole button nonsense. We're not even asking the real questions anymore. For example, whom does this mysterious terrorist voice even belong to? If you'll indulge me, I've created a list of possible suspects. Number 1, and stick with me here,
The gays.
Can you just shut up and press the damn thing so we can go home?
Oh, of course you're on the side of the mysterious voice. That's not suspicious. Not like putting voices in people's heads sounds like the exact type of dark magic power that you people would have access to.
Bro, I'm a ghost, not a ventriloquist.
I would also like to know who the scary voice was, but I think we should wait until after we all don't die.
No, that's not important. We need to get to the bottom of this right now. What do you think? Don't be afraid! Make your voices heard!